says, today I begin a new life. What does it say?
Today I begin a new life.
Today I shed my old skin, which hath too long suffered the bruises of failure and wounds of mediocrity. What does that mean to you, Velty? Today I shed my old skin, which hath too long... Go ahead.
I think maybe like they're trying to show maybe that he's trying... I don't know what the first words are, but I think it's maybe he's stopping and realizing he's been not being nice and being grumpy person.
And what is he doing to that old person, that old skin that he had, that he's been?
He's replacing it with a new life and a better life.
Very interesting, Velty. Very interesting. Today I am born anew, and my birthplace is a vineyard where there is fruit for all. What do you get from that right there, Velty?
Say that one more time. I'm a bit confused.
He says, today I am born anew. Today I am born again, and my birthplace is a vineyard. A vineyard is where they grow grapes and stuff. So my new home where I am born, my new birthplace is a vineyard where there is fruit for all.
I think he's trying to say he's beginning anew.
And where he's born, his vineyard is gonna give fruit to everybody. Where he was grumpy before, and his vineyard didn't give any fruit. Now he's gonna spread. Say it again.
I thought maybe it's because when he was like back then when he was grumpy, but now everybody's gonna have joy from the fruit.
That's exactly what it means, Velty. You're very, very, very intelligent. Today I will pluck grapes of wisdom. Today I will pluck grapes of wisdom from the tallest and fullest in the vineyard. For these were planted by the wisest of my profession who have come before me, generation upon generation. Today I will savor the taste of grapes from these vines, and verily I will swallow the seed of success buried in each, and new life will sprout within me. So this is kind of, he's using a metaphor of a vineyard and grapes. A vineyard would be where the grapes grow in like a big line, and there's grapevines on both sides. So today I will savor the taste of grapes, because the grapes give what? His new grapes, his old grapes used to give grumpiness. His new grapes give what now?
Wisdom and kindness.
Wisdom and kindness. So he's eating from his own grapes, right?
Yeah.
In order to what, Velty? What is he gonna do after he eats from his own grapes, from his own wisdom and kindness that he just planted? And what is he gonna do with that?
He's going to spread joy
To other people. Beautiful.
I want to add something in there that vineyard is really. If you're living by a vineyard and you are letting things be alive and you pick them and eat them, the moment you eat anything or ingest anything that has been around for a little while, it loses its nutrients, and that's also a metaphor. But he is that it's ultimately alive, and he is living in that area where he takes the nutrients from, and he's giving back to that area as well. He's tending the vineyard, he's part of the vineyard. It's the ultimate.
So it says, today I will savor the taste of grapes from these vines, and verily I will swallow the seed of success buried in each, and new life will sprout within me. The career I have chosen is laden with opportunities, is filled with opportunity, yet it is fraught with heartbreak, yet it is full of heartbreak and despair, and the bodies of those who have failed, where they piled one atop another, where the bodies of those who have failed piled atop one another in the career that I have chosen, because it's a hard career, where the bodies piled on top of one another, they would cast a shadow down on all the pyramids of the earth. Velti, how hard is it to go down the path of righteousness, Velti, of goodness, of sowing a better seed than you had the grumpiness? Because being grumpy is easy, but bringing and spreading joy and creating that type of vineyard isn't that a little bit harder, Velti?
Yeah.
But it is all the more fruitful, all the more giving, all the more pleasurable to complete. Yet I will not fail, he says, as the others, all the other bodies that he sees right there. I will not fail as the others. For in my hands I now hold the charts which will guide me through the perilous waters, through these perilous waters, to shores which only yesterday seemed but a dream. He says, I will not fail, he says, as the others, for in my hands I now hold the charts. I now hold the keys, the rules, the instructions, which will guide me through the perilous waters to shores which only yesterday seemed but a dream. So what is he saying he's doing?
He's saying that he's not gonna, this new life is gonna end better. And he's looking at the other people that wasted their life, and he's saying that he's not gonna waste it. He's gonna spread joy and use.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. He says, failure no longer will be my payment for struggle. Failure will no longer be my payment for struggle. He says, just as nature made no provision for my body to tolerate pain, neither has it made any provision for my life to suffer failure. He says, just as nature made no provision for my body to tolerate pain. Your body won't tolerate pain. Your body, when it goes through pain, it tells you, and it makes you get away. You put your hand on the stove, what happens, Velti? You put your hand on the flame on the stove, what happens to your hand?
It burns.
It burns. And does it bring pain? Does your body recognize it with pain?
Yeah.
And what does it make you want to do with your hand?
And also maybe try. Oh, it doesn't keep burning.
Yeah, you want to move it away, right? You want to move it from the flame. So just as nature made no provision for my body to tolerate pain, neither has it made any provision for my life to suffer failure. So what does that tell you about facing failure, Velti? If you fail, does your body allow you to do that? Does your body say, go ahead, keep failing? Or does it tell you, just like when your hand gets burned and you move it away, when you fail at something, what are you going to do? Are you going to fail again, or are you going to defeat it?
When you're gonna defeat it and you're gonna move away, like when you burned your
hand and you try something new, and you use what you learned from the first failure to enhance your second try. Failure, like pain, is alien to my life. In the past, I accepted it as I accepted pain. Now I reject it, and I am prepared for wisdom and principles which will guide me out of the shadows into the light of wealth, position, and happiness far beyond my most extravagant dreams, until even the golden apples in the garden of Hesperides will seem no more than my just reward. It says, time teaches all things to him who lives forever, but I have not the luxury of life. We don't have the luxury of living forever, Velti. It says, time teaches all things to him who lives forever, but I don't have the luxury of life. So what does that mean, Velti? If I don't have the luxury of living forever, like somebody that would live forever,
It means you have to use your life wisely because you don't have your life forever.
Very interesting. Very interesting, Belle. Very interesting. Yet within my allotted time, I must practice the art of patience, for nature acts never in haste. What must you practice in your life, Velti?
Not spreading hate and being kind.
And being kind. And another thing, I must practice the art of patience. How can patience help you?
Well, it doesn't make you frustrated that much.
Have you ever felt impatient in your life? What's the last time you felt a bit impatient, and maybe describe what it felt like?
Maybe a bit annoying.
Do you think you can deal with it better, even thinking about the times you felt impatient, and do you think it helps you to the next time, maybe?
I think so, because then you realize I was grumpy then and I don't want to do that again, so you try it again and you eventually accomplish being patient.
So when you're grumpy and people see that you're grumpy, what are some of the effects from that?
They probably think, oh, I don't want to be friends with them. He's a
Grumpy person. So on the other side of the coin, say you're a happy person, a smiling person, a funny person. How do people see you then?
They see that they want to be friends with me, and they also see that they want to be friends with me, and
So which one do you think benefits you, and which one requires patience? Which one is the most beneficial, grumpiness or happiness? And which one is more beneficial to you, do you think?
I think happiness.
Can you avoid being grumpy all the time?
If I really try to make being grumpy a distant memory, maybe, and remember when I was grumpy, maybe I can try and be happy again.
Okay, and have patience, practicing patience. So the grumpiness would need an exercise in patience. Okay, so think about this when you're grumpy. Oh man, But what if you practice patience? How would you practice patience in that situation? Something just fell on my toe. Boom, and then they fell on my toe, and then I tripped. Oh, now I'm on the floor. And there's dirt on my face. How can you practice patience in this? What can you tell yourself, or what can you do?
You can just do one. You can just do a. You can breathe in and out, and you can just call for help if there's anybody, and you can remind yourself God's always watching.
That's beautiful. And another thing you can do is laugh about it a little bit, even in the pain, like, oh, it hurts, but it's gonna go away. That's one thing that you can always do, my boy, is laugh a little bit in the situation, and it is very interesting how you think. Your mind is really at your age, your mind is really well, your thoughts are good, you're thinking, you're coming up with solutions, and all this is what you need to be a great person, Belty. You are on your way. Now let me finish off right here. It says, to time teaches all things to him who lives from forever, but I have not the luxury of eternity. I can't live forever. Yet within my allotted time, I must practice the art of patience, for nature acts never in haste. To create the olive, king of all trees, 100 years is required. How many years is it required to create an olive from an olive tree, the king of all trees, Vel? How many years? 100 years is required. Is that not showing that good things take time?
It is showing that good things take time.
An onion plant is old in 9 weeks. Onion. It goes quick, it's old in 9 weeks. Not even good no more. Onions make you cry. I have lived as an onion plant, it says. See, that's funny, huh? So I have lived as an onion plant, stinky onion. It has not pleased me. Would you like to live like an onion plant, Belty, that takes 9 weeks, to get old? Or would you like to live like the olive, king of all trees, which takes 100 years to develop?
I would like to be the olive tree.
It says, now I would become the greatest of olive trees, and in truth, the greatest of salesmen. You have a choice, Velty. You have a choice to be grumpy, or you have a choice to be happy, to lead with happiness. You have a choice to be an olive tree, or you have a choice to be an onion plant. Either way, you decide. But one gives you more fruit than the other. One gives you more benefit than the other. One takes more time than the other. Are you going to take the easy route, Velty? Or are you're going to walk the harder path that not everybody can do? Not everybody can walk this path of the king of trees, the olive branch. Not everybody can do it. But those who do reap the rewards that God has given us.